Classes Zeben students. Today we are going to learn from our lesson 4 course book Grammatic. In this lesson we are going to learn first the accusative personal pronoun. The accusative case we have already learned. Now let's read this. Personal pronouns are used in a place of noun in order to avoid the repetition and monotony. For example, Rahul is absent because Rahul is sick. Instead of repeating Rahul, one can use the pronoun he. Rahul is absent because he is sick. In German, the substitution of pronoun is strictly according to the article of a noun. Means what? Let's see. Der Käse ist alt. The cheese is old. So instead of repeating der Käse, as it is a der, male hai, so we can use er ist alt. Now in this first sentence, der Käse is your subject, and you know subject is a nominative case. That's why we have used here the personal pronoun er. Now in the second example, the cheese case is changing. Now let's see how. Ich esse den Käse. Ich esse ihn. Now student, who is eating I? I is a subject. Subject is a nominative case. And what you are eating? You are eating cheese. So that is your accusative case. That's why we have changed it to den Käse. And accusative, the personal pronoun for er is ihn. I eat it. Now, here I have given you how to identify the cases. First of all, find out the verb from the sentence. Ask the questions. First question you have to ask who. That is where. That is a person and always a nominative case. Second question you can ask a was. The was is a what? It is thing. It takes either nominative or accusative. If you already have asked where and you got the answer, then that will be a nominative case. Then second case was automatically answer the question, which will give you the case accusative. Third question you can ask is a when, whom, which is a accusative person. Okay. Now see, here they have given the nominative and accusative personal pronoun. I'm gonna read it for you. Ich, mich, du, dich, er, ihn, es, sie, ihr, euch, wir, uns, small z, capital Z, capital Z. So this whole table you have to make on a chart and you have to stick in front of your study table. By heart this table, student, very important. Now, yes, let's solve some example first. Yes, related to the accusative pronoun. Question 4 we will solve. So, nominative and accusative. It's a mixture of the sentences. You have to use the correct one. First example. Isst du den Apfel nicht? Don't you eat an apple? Nein. Ich esse ihn nicht. I don't eat it. Er ist sauer. It is sour. So, in the first answer, apple is a accusative case, and in the second blank, apple is a nominative case. Okay. Second one, siehst du den Film Abendsede? Ja, ich sehe ihn heute Abend. Film, I have written here article also, you can see there hai. In the blank, the case is accusative, so I have used ihn. Third one, Herr Müller is nicht verheiratet. Er ist ledig. He is not married, he is single. Fourth, liegt dein Kuli da? Is your pen there? Yeah. Liegt hier vorne. Yes, here it is lying ahead. So, pen is nominative in the blank. Fifth one. Ich suche Sie schon eine Stunde, Herr Braun. Now, I was searching you since 1 hour, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, before that there is a comma. That means you are directly speaking with him. Respected. Capital Z. Nummer 6. Woher kommt Ihr Kinder? See, before Kinder there is a comma. You are directly speaking with the children. Answer is, we are kommen aus Indien. We are from India. Nummer 7. Ich besuche euch heute, Kinder. Again, Kinder, before that there is a comma. I am visiting you all today. Okay, Kinder है, so we will use plural का इहर form in nominative which change to euch in accusative. Nummer 8. Wo ist denn mein Mantel? Where is my coat? Ich finde ihn nirgends. I am not finding it anywhere. Nummer 9. Stehen deine Bücher im Regal? Are your books in the shelf? Yeah. Sie sind bestimmt da. Surely they are there. So, sie Bücher plural hai. So, we have used sie in nominative case. Nummer 10. Kennt ihr uns? Do you know us? Yeah. Wir kennen euch. So, question इहर में है. So, answer will be in wir. Yes, we know you all. Okay. This is euch. So, I hope personal pronomen of accusative are clear. Now, we will move to the next grammar topic. That is ja, nein, doch. Very easy. See. So, this is the hint, student. If question is positive, okay, then answer will be also positive. Then you will use yeah. If question is negative, answer is question is positive, answer is negative, then we say 9. If question is negative but answer is positive, then we start the answer with doch. Now let's learn this in detail. Just remember this thing which I have explained you now. See, if the question is positive, the answer will be either positive or negative. Okay, that's depend. For example, is dein Bruder 12 Jahre alt? Positive question hai. Is your brother 12 years old? In the question there is no negation. If the answer is positive, you will say yeah, is 12. Yes, he is 12 years old. If your answer is negative, then you will say 9. Is nicht 12. Is 11. No, he is not 12 years old. So you have started your answer with 9. Okay. So this we have used already. But the new thing is this. If the question is negative, the answer will be either positive, then we use doch, or negative 9. So see the example. Is dein Bruder nicht 12? Isn't your brother 12 years old? Question में negation है. If your answer is positive, then you will say doch, is 12. Of course he is 12 years old. If your answer is negative, you will say 9, is 11. No, he is 11 years old. Okay. So, just learn these things what I have written here in short. Let's solve some more examples, then it will be clear to you, students. See. Question second. In front of all the questions I have written whether that question is positive or negative, so that you can easily find the answer. The first one is, liest du das Buch, so geht das? Do you read the book, so geht das? Answer is yeah. Ich finde es sehr interessant. So with this line, ich finde es sehr interessant, you can guess, it is the positive answer. Question is positive, answer is positive, use yeah. Okay. Now let's read the second one. Hast du keine Zeit? Negative question hai. You will say doch, ich habe genug Zeit. Genug means sufficient. Nummer 3. Nimmst du oft ein Taxi? Often you take a taxi? Yeah, ich habe viel Geld. So I'm having lots of money. So yes, I'm often take taxi. Number 4. Wohnt dein Vater in Tokyo? Does your father live in Tokyo? 9. In Osaka. So no, he lives in Osaka. 5. Bist du Sportler? Are you a sportman? See the answer. Ja, ich mag Sport. Yes, I like a sport. Okay. Now, Nummer 6. Rufst du mich nicht an? Don't you call me? So, the question is negative. Don't hai. So, answer will be doch am Abend. Yes, of course. In the evening, I will call you. 7. Hast du Geschwister? Do you have a sibling? 9. Ich bin Einzelkind. Einzelkind means the only child. Once you know the meaning, once the vocabulary is clear, student, you can easily write Ja, nein oder doch. Last question, no, 2 more are there. 8-1. Hast du noch Großeltern? Do you still have grandparents? 9. Sie sind schon tot. Tot is dead. No, they are already dead. They are no more. Nummer 9. Hast du Mathe nicht gern? So, don't you like to have a maths? Doch, aber den Mathelehrer finde ich streng. So, of course, I would like to have it, but the maths teacher is strict. Nummer 10. Siehst du jeden Abend Fan? Every evening do you watch TV? Ja, 2 Stunden. Yes, 2 hours. Okay, so that was our second grammar topic from this Ja, nein, doch. Now, they have given here one more grammar topic, that is demonstrative pronomen. Let's read that. Now see, let's read first what is demonstrative pronomen. When a thing or a person is demonstrated or shown specifically, this or that, singular, these or those, plural, demonstrative pronomen are used. The demonstrative pronomen has the same ending as that of the definite article. Means what? See, these are the nominative case demonstrative article they have shown. Their article so becomes theser. So this er ending we are adding here. Das es ending, theses. The, these, and then thesen. So in detail I have written this table here for you students. Okay, I know it's vertically, but you can write down or just tilt this video and then you can write down this table in your notebook. Okay, so see, I have also underlined the endings for you here. So the changes for accusative is only en, the rest part is same as the nominative case. Let's solve some examples, then it will be clear to you. Yes. Identification of the cases is very important, students. See, question 3. Dieses house is ganz neu. This house is very new. Nominative case है, das Haus. Second, fragst du diesen Mann? Do you ask this man? Do nominative case है, man becomes accusative. Third one, dieser Kuli schreibt nicht gut. This pen doesn't write good. So Kuli nominative case है. Fourth one, warum liegen diese Sachen here? Why these things are lying here? Sachen nominative plural है. Nummer 4, diese Mädchen spielen gut Basketball. These girls are playing very good basketball. Mädchen plural है students. See the verb spielen. Nummer 6, ich nehme diese Wohnung. I am taking this Wohnung. I nominative case, Wohnung accusative case. 7, woher kommt dieser Mann? Man is a nominative case. Where does the man come from? 8, dieses Buch habe ich schon. I already have this book. Nominative case है. Nummer 9, ich gehe in diese Schule. I am going, and I am going accusative case है to the Schule. 10, trinkt gern diesen Wein. He likes to drink this wine. Nominative है and wine their masculine accusative case, so we have written diesen. So student, yes, question 4 we have already solved. So I hope these 3 grammar topics are clear. In the Arbeitsheft we will solve some more examples, but in the next video. Till then, choose.